Ciryl Gane is the biggest in-victory plan I've ever seen in the UFC, and after what just happened today at UFC 321, you cannot convince me otherwise. This man has now had 3 shots at the undisputed title, and each time he's completely thrown away the opportunity himself. First, he put on an absolute snooze fest against Francis Ngannou in the most disappointing title fight I've ever seen. Then, in his second chance, he got completely ragdolled by a fat John Jones coming off a multi-year layoff in just over 2 minutes in a fight where he didn't even look like he was trying. Then today, just as his long-anticipated matchup with Tom Aspinall was starting to heat up, he decided to put both of his fingers knuckle deep in both of Tom Aspinall's eye sockets. And the thing that's even more fraudulent is how he got these title shots in the first place. He got his first one off of beating Derek Lewis, who should never be in the title picture at heavyweight. He got his second shot off of victory over Tai Tuivasa, a win that's aged worse than milk sitting out in the sun. And he got his third shot, which he completely squandered just a few minutes ago, off a robbery win over Alexander Volkov. Everyone with at least 2 working brain cells in the MMA community knows that Ciryl Gane did not win that fight. Look, I'm not going to sit here and act like Ciryl Gane's a bad fighter or act like he didn't look great today, because he was winning that fight up until the stoppage. But what I will say is that I need to see this guy get 2 or 3 clear, definitive wins over top competition in the heavyweight division before I ever see him fight for that strap again. And if the UFC has the audacity to rebook this matchup for the next title fight in this division, I'm not watching that card. Tom Aspinall versus Jelton Almeida is the only right answer for the next fight for the UFC heavyweight title. I can't help but just feel super bad for Tom Aspinall right now. This man's only fought just over a minute in the past 2 years, and he deserves so much better than this after what happened between him and John Jones.